Greetings, everyone. I just wanted to jump on real quick, first off, and wish you a happy new year, mainly to say thank you. From the bottom of my heart, Shad wanted to be on this as well, but unfortunately he's stuck at an airport along with a lot of other people right now. But this comes from both of us when we say thank you, and thank you so much for your generosity, for helping us to realize the vision, the mission of Iron Edge, for helping us to support our Christian brothers and sisters in Ukraine over that 3-month mission. You saved thousands of lives. You've helped thousands of people to get out of a conflict zone, to get out of a war zone, and then help the people that were staying to continue the mission. Most of them were our Christian brothers and sisters. The church is really and has really been the hands and feet of Christ in Ukraine, continuing to provide aid, continuing to help people to evacuate areas that are being shelled and destroyed by an enemy force that is truly evil. You made that happen through tens of thousands of dollars in donations that you provided to us, through your support, through sharing what we're doing with others. You made that happen. We couldn't have done it without you. As we continue to move forward, I just want to ask you for one more thing. I know typically people get on at the end of the year and ask for financial assistance, for donations. Honestly, God has really blessed us, and he's been taking care of us when it comes to that. But what we want from you, and what we ask you to pray about, is more visibility on the testimonies of these heroes that we're finding and that are giving their testimonies and pouring out their hearts on the Heroes of Faith podcast. We can only provide so much. We have a platform, a great platform, that we can reach people all over the world with. God blessed us with the ability to have that, with the people who know how to do the video editing and everything else, and they're volunteering their time. But we need you to share their testimonies with other people. And if you know somebody, we have a way of actually allowing other people to tell us about heroes of faith that they know, people that are in the trenches, on the front line, fighting, whose testimonies need to be shared. You know, the word is the greatest testimony of all, right? The Bible. Most of our inspiration comes from that. And there's stories throughout the Bible. Actually, the whole Bible is a bunch of different stories about these heroes of faith who sacrificed everything, who were dangerous people, who went into danger. We're not stuck in protect mode or being complacent, but went into danger knowing that they might lose their lives, their families, everything they have, to do that great commission, to follow through with what God had called them to do. And we want to inspire others to do that. That's how we're going to be a force multiplier. The best way for us to get that message out is to support those that are doing it and inspire others to do it as well. And we can do that. We have the ability, we have the platform, we have everything we need to do that. But what we need from you is to share it. There's so much information out there right now. There's so much white noise. There's so many catastrophes and crisis, and the world is just inundating everybody with negative news, right? Negative information, things that cause us to go into protect mode or to try and guard what we have, when there are so many stories of people who are doing really positive things, regardless of whether you're a Christian or not. The things that a lot of these heroes of faith are doing are affecting hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people, in a positive way. They're saving lives. You know, they're protecting people that can't protect themselves, and at the same time showing the love of God and causing people to want to know more about what that is. And so we want to tell these stories. We want more stories this year. We want more testimonies. We want to inspire more people. Every time we do one of these podcasts with one of these heroes, first off, it causes me to change a few things in my life, for sure. But we hear stories of other people who are like, that was inspiring. That's what I needed to get off the fence, to move into my own ministry, to do what God's called me to do, to be a better example at my workplace, to talk to more people fearlessly without worrying about the repercussions. That's what we do here. That's our goal, is to get more people to be a force multiplier, to get more people off that fence and to step into that role of hero of faith. Guess what? We're all called to it, all of us. And all of them were just ordinary people, just like you, me. We look back, hindsight, of course, into history, and we see these stories like, oh my God, Noah and Moses and Paul and Peter and all these apostles. They're so amazing. But guess what? They were called out of pretty average, normal positions into that calling. And that's what made them amazing. They were obedient to the call of God. And we need to hear more about that. We need to hear more stories. There are still heroes of faith. They're not just confined to that Bible, to the Word of God. They're all over the world, working, risking their lives to do great things, to help other people, to show God's love and really love God, love people. That's the essential, that's the goal, right? The Great Commission. And so we ask for your support that way this year. That's all we want. Not asking for money or anything else. We're asking you to share the testimonies of these men on all your outlets. Not be afraid to do it. If you get a little notification that says you're doing something wrong according to fact checkers, it probably means you're doing something right. And so that's what we're looking to do, is to grow the audience and get more and more people to hear these stories and then step off the fence and onto the battlefield. It's time to get on the offensive. We've been defending ourselves and reacting to attacks way too much. When we've already got the victory, we've already won. So now it's time to act like it, to be superior to the enemy, because we are. And so I'm asking you for that support this year. And I'm overwhelmed by the support that we've already gotten, way above and beyond anything we could have ever asked for with this ministry. You guys definitely launched us into a ministry that I think is going to be far reaching and is going to change the world. And that's the goal. So God bless you all. Please share this video with other people so they know that we exist, that Iron Edge is here, that there are people who are making a difference in this world, that it's not all negative. And we'll see where it goes. But we're looking forward to 2023. We ask that God bless your family, God bless your friends and the people around you, and that He shows you what it is that you're supposed to do.